Hello everyone,
Hello,
welcome to our channel.
welcome to our channel. We're D&D 1-on-1 and we play Dungeons
And Dragons.
My name is Sasha.
My name is Yellen.
Alright.
Or not. Today I won't be Yellen.
Yes, today Yelena cosplays a little bit. So we will see where it goes today.
Alright, so this is our 5th session.
Yes, it is.
And currently I'm sleeping in the temple.
Yes, in the Temple of Weirun, where
Alright.
she taken refuge with the sorcerer. What's his name? Sedlsal.
Alright.
So you gained a solitary room, no one to disturb you, I think. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So you had a peaceful sleep, but when you wake it up, you sensed some new strength in you. And the faint whisper of the Asmodeus calling you. And you somehow, those new knowledges, new wisdom being whispered to you by your faraway patron.
Alright. Does that mean I get another level?
Yes, it is. So on your third level,
yeah.
you gain few of the abilities that Warlock gains.
Okay.
And the first of these abilities is the Pact of the Chain ability. When you find familiar spell to cast as a ritual, which is the you don't need to prepare that spell. It doesn't count against your prepared spells. So it's removed from your warlock type of spells. You have a
Okay, so I can have a familiar now.
Yes, you can have a familiar, and you can have a choice in this. So we will. I think that the Asmodeus is willing to provide you with some creature he sends to you to be your familiar, and also we shall.
What about spells?
Yes, Warlock receives one spell of second level. Or
Alright.
one spell, but you can cast the second level spells.
Yeah.
So you can now.
I only gain one spell second level.
Yes, spell slots still remain on the same number. But
Two?
Yes, but you have now spell of second level, which they are a little bit more powerful than the first level spells.
No, okay. So I think I'm gonna take invisibility.
Right, that's a good choice, especially for your style of playing. And also,
Well, I play alone, I have no group.
yes,
I need to protect myself.
Yes, also,
And I think invisibility will help me the most instead of big pointy damages.
yes. Also, you gain from the Draw Elf race
Just a second, invisibility lasts how long?
for 1 hour, but requires concentration on your parts. So if you have an invisibility on yourself and you take damage, you need to roll for the Constitution saving throw to remain in control of that spell.
And I break invisibility if I try
Attack
to
someone.
attack or do something.
Yes, do something directly to someone.
Alright.
Also, you gain a
But I have advantage.
Yes, you have advantage at whatever you do if you are invisible. And also you have a Fairy Fire spell.
Okay, that's cantrip, right?
That's not a cantrip, that's a first level spell.
Alright.
But you can cast it once per day. It is the racial spell. All Drow Elves have that spell in their repertoire.
Okay, counts as one spell slot.
Yes, one spell per day. It doesn't count against your
No?
spell slot. No.
So if I cast Fury Fire, I will also be able to cast 2 spells.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Also,
Okay.
also the find familiar spells also doesn't count against this.
Okay.
So
Okay,
you have
just a second. Fury Fire means when I cast on someone,
yes,
I have advantage on
yes,
him.
they
If I
shine.
hit him with that.
Yes, they shine like a beacon. They roll for the 7 trolls,
Okay.
and we have also hit points that you gain on 3rd level. Your die is the d8. So last time you rolled a 1, now we will see what now will be. Alright, it's a cute little number. So you gain 4 hit points plus 2 is the 6 hit points for you. So you now have 19.
19 hit points.
That's
Great.
a cool number.
It's not.
Cool number. Cool number. So
No, I'm Grulldhariana. I will not be disturbed by this.
Alright. So you have
Actually, it's pretty cool.
you have slept at the Temple of Wayrun.
Wayrun.
Wayrun. It's a strange name. And you have a peaceful sleep. You wake it with the whispers of Asmodeus whispering you new knowledge. And you feel refreshed and pretty much you sense strength, new strength in you. What do you do?
I'm gonna dress up.
Yes?
I'm gonna exit the door.
Yes. When you exit the door, you heard the faint murmur of the priests chanting its prayers. You see that the temple is all cloaked in darkness, and you hear a very silent shuffle of feet here and there in the dark. You see that your eyes are accustomed to such darkness, and you see shapes here and there silently moving around. You know there is about 10 priests, and from the darkness you see a familiar face. Sorcerer Sedlsal appears from that darkness, and he says, "All right, we have a job to do today."
Good morning, good evening, good day, whatever it is.
He don't say anything good. It doesn't
Maybe you
matter.
should.
It doesn't matter, really. There is no morning or evening here.
Everything is the same.
Well, it's not. But it depends how you look at things. We have a job today.
I feel quite good today.
Quite good. And it's nice to go
And
and see what waits you.
my arm isn't black anymore.
That is good to see and hear. So, the clergy here wants to help you. They have a way of imparting new knowledge onto you.
About what?
About things that you need.
Alright. What do they think I need?
What do you think that you need?
I need somehow to control this artifact not influencing me anymore.
We don't know this artifact.
Can we stop it somehow?
We don't know its full range of powers. But
Full range of powers.
yes, it appears that it has much more than we know right now. And
And why did you... Whoever touched it...
it seems
Beside
that
me?
you are the master of this. But if you...
Why?
I don't know. But your connection with it?
When I touched it, it didn't happen to me.
No. I think that this thing chooses you right from the beginning. I think so. But it spreads his corruptive energy to you, and you will be changed in time.
Okay, I certainly know my mother summoned demons. I took it from her, this artifact. and she didn't have any bad signs on her. How did she do that? There must be some way to stop that and to be
We will
in control.
we will talk right now with the chief cleric here. It appears that he knows some things about the artifact. I don't know
What
how.
about other drow? Did you hear anything from them?
We didn't have any news right now, so we must wait. At least for.
How did they say they will contact you?
They will contact me. Don't worry. They are pretty capable.
I'm not worried. You seem pretty compatible,
Let's go to talk.
especially Hermes.
Let's go to talk to the cleric.
All right.
You see that it is a short walk, few rooms, few chambers, all dressed in darkness. You see that in passing by, you also saw a few drow practicing their attacks or some sort of dummy. And you see that these clerics, they're not fully, in spells and the worshipping of their divine patron. They also have a range of martial skills that they practice almost every day.
Interesting.
Yes. And Sedlsal explains to you that these drow are all trained to be rogues also. To know how to skulk in the shadows and kill silently. And even a few of them became assassins. The killers.
How can a priest be assassin?
Well,
It doesn't really fit in together.
Wayron approves that.
Oh, right.
Yes. So it is legend that Wayron was once a mortal drow, and he was assassin. He was not a priest or something. So we try to follow in his way.
All right.
After this short walk, you go to this chief cleric. You see that he's a little bit older drow. Then you see there is a few wrinkles all on his, and you see that his eyes are a little bit dull than the other pupils of drow. Like his color is a little bit of the eyes, a little bit diluted or something. And he just motions for you to stop and say to Sedlsal, "That's okay, you can go. She must stay here with me alone." You see this strange sensation, like from somewhere this drow. You don't know from where, but there is some strange thought comes to your mind. I know this one.
I suppose.
You see that the drow motions you to sit now at the table.
Sit on the table.
No, by the table. By the table.
All right. I wouldn't mind.
So he sits across you,
All right.
and he takes off his cowl from his head, and you see his white hair falls down. He has a very long hair, and he looks at you and say, "There is some truth about what Hermanus says, and
Which part?
just the part about your similarity to our patron, our god Waver.
You mean about this?
Yes, about this. It has the same pattern, we believe, and that your scars and his scars are identical in some strange way.
But that's just physical appearance.
Similarity is striking and very, very similar. and we want to explain to you what it means.
You know what it means?
Yes,
It means that I was punished
it is, but in
by
some,
law. That's
yes,
all.
but in some way, I think that His divine presence was there when you were punished. Somehow He observed what happened to you
I literally got chills right now.
and imparted you this curse as a sign to us to act. And
Maybe he sensed I refused all of love.
teachings, yes, and I think that He sees that not only we males need to rebel, but to rebel all females also. And this is a sign, I think.
But there are so few of us,
Yes, there is.
and we have no power.
We have power.
I don't.
You don't. That's where we come to play. We can give you power. We can give you growth. We can give you the things that you desire most. It is strength and ability to survive in this cruel world. We can train you to become not one of us, but to become yourself.
What would that look like?
It will be painful. It will be very hard. But we can train you to become very strong and to survive everything. Because you need us and we need you. It is very simple.
What about the artifact? There are more. If someone else gets to them first.
We don't know anything about these locations of the artifact.
I maybe know.
How?
Well, I have my own means.
You have your own means.
Yes, something that happened before you came along. All of you. I have a way of finding them, I think. I would need a bit of help.
Bit of help?
But the thing is, those are demons coming out. And they obey everything I say to them.
Look, with extreme measure, we can control them.
Just let me explain this to you. If I use it, nothing happens. But if I communicate with them, it corrupts me. But I can't just summon them and say nothing.
Is this artifact with you?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Put it here on the table.
Just be careful.
Oh, I will not touch it at all. You see that he produces from below the table. He produces some few jewels and the large bottle of wine. Yes, he produces the glass and he sips the wine in the glass. He takes the jewels and crushes with his hand, just like that. And also the crushed jewels goes down into the glass full of wine. He looks at the artifact and drinks to the bottom. See that color of his eyes?
I stand in awe.
Yes, color of his eyes changes to all white.
Oh my God!
And he
what is that?
starts to look at the artifact. You see that he was silent for almost 10 minutes when he just watches and watches and watches you think that he's trying to convey some information from that spell that he uses. And also you see, after that 10 minutes passes, he starts to talk. I try to identify this artifact, but it resists my spell. I think that...
Surely couldn't resist all of it.
I think that only you can unlock its abilities. I think it is meant for you.
I think the quarrel here is that I can't speak demonic language. And when I use my own for them, they still obey me, but I get the damage.
Alright, we can help you with the demonic language. Abyssal, it is called.
How?
Well, we have some sort of the repositories for memories, when you can easily latch onto this memory through the usage of certain magic item, and you can just impart into your brain that knowledge. We have several of our members, and they donated their memories just before they died to us.
But does it mean that I can then speak with them?
No, you can just take a selected memories that I pick up for you.
I need to speak to them.
No, you cannot speak to them, they are dead. Just their memories.
No, speak to demons.
Oh yes, you can. With that, we can impart that knowledge onto you.
Alright, let's try.
Oh yes.
That would be nice.
You see that he takes you to one of the chambers that are below this level that you're on, and in there you find some long hallway with the pedestals on the side, and there you see small magic items that are put on the top of the pedestals, and you see that one of them motions you to come by, and you see that when you see there's just a small sort of jewel there, like it's shining light watches at you.
Alright.
Just stand there and concentrate. Okay. You see that this light slowly absorbs you. You don't see anything around you but that light. It doesn't burn you, it doesn't blind you, but you somehow in the staring of in that light suddenly stops. You don't know how much time has passed, but you don't see anyone around you when you blink and turn around in that hallway, left and right. Yes, you see that your legs are a little bit weak, and you sense that you are tired a little bit.
What? Where is everyone?
You see that steps from your left side. You see that drow cleric descends down and says, "Alright, I think it's done. Maybe you
How much time did it pass?
I think 7 or 8 hours.
7 hours?
Yes. I didn't tell you that, but you endured.
Couldn't you at least give me a chair?
No. You see that she chuckles a little bit and comes to you and say, maybe we can now try to... I'm curious to see how it goes.
I'm curious to sit first.
Alright, we will sit. Let's go on. You see, he was in the same room when you speak with him, and there is same darkness there, and let's see this artifact of yours. What does it do?
You want me to use it now?
Yes. Maybe if you can speak the language of the demons, maybe this corruption will not spread. Which rune will you pick?
I want to use the one I didn't use.
The one you didn't use. Alright, you see that you turn it around slowly and you see one of the runes that it's pretty, nice looking to you. When you look at the rune, her shape starts to transform into the name of the creature that you want to summon.
I don't know the name, you have to tell me.
You see that is the same type of demon that was sitting in the room when you stole the artifact first.
Oh no.
That
no.
large.
No, I don't want to summon it.
You don't want. Let's say you turn around the artifact onto some other side.
The big shit demon, no thank you.
And you turn and you see another rune flashes before you and start to transform into other demonic name. And you watches and you see another name appears there. Will you summon that name?
Okay, I don't know this one, I'll just say.
Okay. You see that the drow is a little bit tense. He doesn't know what to expect.
Neither do I.
And you say the name. You see that just for the second, you hear the magic of the artifact hums a little bit and some blinding reddish light appears in the room. And you see through that blinding reddish light comes forth some very, very much hideous creature. You see that it drops down on all fours. You see that this is some sort of demonic dog or something. Wow. You see his muzzle is very large with very sharp canine teeth. You see the skin are in patches like burnt in a few of the ways. And you see that he has some powerful legs.
Like a hellhound? No?
It is very different, very much feral than the hellhound. And there is no smell of brimstone or fire about that creature, but you
What's his name?
Some sort of the strange malevolence in its eyes. And you see his muzzle starts to move and says, "Speak, master."
Wow, they can talk. What is your name?
I am the Rikshauk.
Is that your species name or your real name?
It is my species name.
What's your real name?
I cannot tell you.
You just called me master.
Yes, it is.
You're not obeying your master. Tell me your name.
No. If you know my name, that you can control me.
Why do you call me master?
It is the sting that compels me. I will not come under any circumstances to you. But this thing, this foul thing, commands me. But I will not divulge my true name. It doesn't tell me to do so. You cannot do that. If you try to, I will maybe control will be null, then I will eat you. Don't try your luck, summoner.
Is anyone else calling you just like me?
Well, yes, the wizards. The anyone who can summon the demons. I hate that from the bottom of my unholy soul. Oh, how I hate it.
Shut up! I was talking about the artifact. This thing, foul thing that you named it.
We know of it.
anyone else summoning you with it?
This is the first time, but I know of it. It speaks
First
down
time?
there. Yes. It is known thing in the abyss. Many will pay for this to be destroyed. Many of the demons. Somehow its surface up just in a most bad of time.
Oh, you say you have some business in Abyss.
Well, yes, and you snatched me and took away me from my business. I'm so pissed off, you can't even fathom.
What did you say your name was?
Rikshak.
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 Yes, Rikshak.
Okay, go back.
Oh, that is most gracious. Do not call me again.
I will.
Then screw you. She just pops. And
Okay,
gone.
how does the priest react?
Okay, the priest reacts. This is the common for the characteristics of demons. They don't like being summoned.
Did you understand him?
Oh yes.
You know Abyssal also?
Oh yes. It is. It is. You need to know that. Drow always have been consulting with demons, especially the priestess of Lord. I mean, the messenger of Lord is.
Why do you know that language?
Why should I not?
Why would you?
It is a little bit of the recognition on my part. I need to know it. You see?
So what?
Also, our patron sends us demons.
He sends you demons,
Oh yes, like his messengers.
like messengers.
Yes.
I don't really like that.
Well, it doesn't happen always. But when he wants to impart us some message, some demons of his, of some servant of his comes to us, and
He has demons serving him.
yes, he's a god. He can be served by anyone who willing it. Demons also.
Do you speak with devils?
Well, less so. They are much more.
I tried to speak something on Infernal to him, like, I'm disappointed in you. I want to say it on Infernal. Does he understand?
Well, let's say that he understands. And he watches at you.
Very peculiar.
Yes. You're.
I want to leave this place.
Why? You take in what you need and you go. We have much to offer you. Do you understand? You maybe just gained control of this artifact.
Yes, I used you. I want to go now.
That will not be so easy. Look. You need...
Listen, I don't like you speaking with demons and devils. I didn't think you were like that.
You also do not...
I had to know it because of this thing. And I don't think our causes are the same anymore.
See that he comes near to you, but non-threatened. And he goes and say, let's see it just for the last time. Look, there is nothing to fear here. Look,
Where is Sedlsal?
he waits.
I want to see him.
You will see that you need to come to us. But fine. Sedlsal, you see that he enters the room. We are done here, says the cleric. Okay. Sedlsal, is everything alright?
I want to leave.
Okay, we will leave. I see that the cleric looks at you, and you slowly get out of the temple of Weaver. You see that on the discreet few steps behind you, cleric followed you until that hidden entrance, and say when you depart, you will return. Because you
I
need
will
us.
return.
You need us, and we need you.
I'm afraid when I return you will not be here.
That is for the Weaver to allow, and for him to decide, not to you.
I won't have anything to do with it.
I don't think so. You see that passage.
You are meant to be doomed.
No.
Goodbye.
That passage closes, and you remain down there at the bottom of the Drow City with the Sedlsal. All right, we need to get our disguises now. We need to get back.
Still no news?
Still no news. I'm a little bit.
What's going on with these priests?
Oh.
Do you know demonic language?
Me? No.
Do you know devil's language?
Well, yes.
Why do they know everything?
They are the priests of Werum. They need to know. Some of their pose as the servants of Lot also.
I didn't feel any good vibrations from him.
Why do you need to feel anything good?
I just do.
That's curious. All right, we need to return to that.
Something is not right with that temple.
How do you mean?
I think your god is not present there.
Then
I
who
think
is-
it's all...
Then who is present there?
Someone else is trying to command them in his name, but it's not him.
That is strange. Why do you feel this? How?
I just feel it. I don't want to go into this any
Are
further.
they imposters?
I think so.
You see that the Sedlsal is really, really disturbed by this that you tell. You see his face narrows, his eyes peer down to the ground.
You see, I have to learn how people behave and what do they think. By people, I mean the cruelest and the nastiest. And
Okay, I'll think about this later.
Sherry Monera had that look on her face.
Look, let's go back.
But I think it's
Let's go to
it's
that.
not-
Let's go to that familiar's place. Look, where these little familiars there are.
It's gonna be a problem. I'm bonded with you with blood. And I will have nothing to do with this temple.
They are our friends.
He left me stood for 8 hours
So what?
to learn language which he knew.
But no one can impart your language with these words. You need to learn for, I don't know, how many weeks or days or something like that. You will learn it for 8 hours. They helped you.
They helped me, not because of me.
Yes, not because of you, because you carry something in you that is important to their God. They need to know what.
It's not that bad.
Oh, okay. Oh, let's think about this later. Let's go to the familiar's place to see.
I don't remember where it was.
You don't remember it?
So
How do you mean you don't remember it?
it was just a dark alley, and
Okay.
from there we just poofed. Grisky took us. How can we remember where it was?
Yes, it was a dark alley. Well, we need to return there then. Maybe some of the familiars are there on the watch or something. We need to go back.
Listen, You go there,
And
and
you?
we meet in 2 hours.
No, that's not the
Can you
option.
be invisible?
Yes, I can, but that's not the option.
I want to check on something.
I gave my vow to be beside you and protect you.
Then go with me.
I'll go with you.
Then just
Okay, you see that he
I'm gonna
casts.
cast invisibility.
Right, he casts invisibility on him too, and he says from the.
Can you follow me? Because I can't see you.
Where will you go?
I need to see something.
All right, lay down. You see that you, in the invisibility, you can perceive that person. You see just a tiny bit of his silhouette. You can see just a little bit when you concentrate, and you know where the Sedlsal is, and he knows where you are.
All right, I'm gonna go to my mother's house again.
Okay, it is pretty much of a walk to there. You see that this drow city is built upon this large underground shaft that extends all the way to the lake of lava to the bottom of it. And there is, I think, 7 or 8 levels of, various drow facilities, buildings, and something there. And you see that the city itself has a 14 great drow houses that vie for control of the city. They're constantly bickering and fighting each other, and every now and then some of the houses rises up, some fall down, some are even destroyed when another house attacks the one and kill almost every one of the noble drow in that house. So, but you see that somewhere in the middle of that city, it is located at compound of your house, your miserable house, and you see that there is even more guards than it was before, especially after your theft. And you see when you arrive, you see the many guards on its gates. Also on that back entrance that you used, there is also guards there. And you see, Sedlsal says, all right, how do we get inside? What do you want to achieve here?
Too much guards.
Very much, too much.
Even more. Can I maybe see some spot where I can...
Well, you can roll for perception here. Maybe even Sedlsal can help you, you have advantage. Okay, that's a 9. And 6. With your modifier of 2, it's an 11. You see that you... Yes, 2. This is it. This is it. Oh, you have perception 4, so it's 13. Okay. You see that you two watch it all over the walls, and you see that in that passage you see that the guard is about to change shifts, and you see that the Sedlsal says, oh, maybe is this the chance to get it out. You see, when they change, maybe there is some sort of place.
We can just walk in. We're invisible.
We will not walk in. Let's see this. I have one idea. Just hold on to me.
What you gonna do?
Well, I will be hidden in shadows. I will break out my invisibility.
No.
Yours will remain so.
No.
I need to cast another spell to get to the wall. You see that he takes out from his pocket.
But if you're not invisible, they'll see you.
I have another means to be invisible.
Alright.
You see that he takes out some pouch, and you see that he has some dust inside. See, he sprinkles himself with dust, and he becomes invisible again. I don't need concentration
Mhm.
on this because it is magic item. You see, he put back his pouch and he casts the fly spell. So, hold on to me. We're going to have a little fight.
I don't like flying.
You see that he just takes off the ground. You see that it is really much controlled. You don't go anything fast or something. You just go with this fly spell over the wall. But
Go to the room, to the room, to the room. To the entrance.
Where?
See that window?
Okay, that's your room. What? All right. You see that he goes there and with fly spell peers to that window. Are the window closed or open? Closed. You see, can it be seen through the window?
Yeah.
Okay, you see that he sees. Okay, all right. Let's say this. Shabuba, para. You all teleport, both of you, into your room.
Oh yeah, this sorcerer is pretty cool to have.
You see that he smiles to you, and you see that there is a one drow guard inside your room. You see that
He's still invisible? No.
Yes. He does a misty step spell, and you
Misty
you see
step.
that he somehow
All right,
extended into you that spell.
Is that guard someone I know?
It is one of the guards from your house. You see him a few times. You see, he stands there, seemingly bored with his duty. It is a drow male. He has a studded leather armor on himself, a helmet of sorts, has on his back hand crossbow.
Whatever I do, I'm gonna break invisibility, right?
Yes, and he have a short sword on his side and a small shield. What do? You see that the Sedlsal says, "Do you want me to take him out?" All right, just watch. You see that he appears in front of him, and you see that he just slams some spell very silently in his face. There is no sound at all.
Wow,
You see,
what is that?
You know that every spell needs to be shouted. You see that he just some light flares into the eyes of the drum. You see that he drops down. He quickly catches his body, and you see that lays him quietly.
Wow, that's quite impressive. No sound. You're even more talented than I am.
Yes, it is. We sorcerers tend to use magic in the unpredictable ways. We have some sort of unique strengths, and we can use the magic to produce various effects with the spells.
Down there, when we exit the room, below the first floor is where she mostly likes to stay. My mother. We cannot be seen, she's very powerful, but I have doubts that she has more artifacts with her. That's why we are here.
So we don't want to alarm her
No.
or anything. We didn't come here to fight.
No.
Okay, that's relief.
We can't. There's too many guards. She's too strong. My brother and sister are also always here. Maybe just my brother. If we run into him, maybe.
Oh, yes. Your brother is Malsavio, right?
Malsavio.
Malsavio?
The wretched boy.
The wretched boy? Huh. Well,
He sold me to her.
He? Why do you think so?
Because I was here.
And she found out that you was here?
She found out, yes. And she hunted us down.
Who saw you also?
Maybe all this...
The other sister?
Listen, this is all connected to the drow who betrayed.
Well...
Do you understand?
Malsavio is one
My
of us.
sister was there. We are at the house of our mother.
Do you listen to me? Malsavio is one of us.
What?
Is he the traitor?
Call calm down. What? He's not one of you. What are you talking about? It can't be.
Yes, it is. It was a perfect thing, you know, to put the dumb drow son of a house matron.
You would surely know he's my brother. He would surely mention me.
No,
As a matter of thought, I never said my last name. But he knows.
Well, he knows.
Listen, you know who knows? That bald guy who gave me invisibility potion, he saw me coming into my house. I told him I'm going into my house.
Yes,
but he was there.
He was sent by the Hermers to help you. Do you understand?
And he knows who am I. He knows I have a brother. Hermes also knows I have a brother.
Well, that's a three of us. It is all connected to you. Hermes, Reason, and your brother, who is at our side, I think. Malsavio was a hidden member of us. You see, he didn't come to our congregations or something. Only three of us knows of his existence within our order.
Does the bald guy knows that?
Yes, he knows. Only me, Hermes, and Risen knows about Malsavio. Hermes said that we need someone from inside the house when he sees that something new. And we somehow succeeded to get Malsavio to our cause. And he was there just telling us things about you and what you do. We were very alarmed when you were transferred to the obscure house to be sacrificed there, and we imparted Hermes to act. So he did that, and you two fled from there. But Malsavio, I don't think.
I'm so quite confused right now.
Okay, let's see what your mother hides. Is that okay? Or we just back up?
Why didn't you tell me my brother was one of you?
It was Risen wishes. Risen didn't want that.
Is there no one I can trust?
Look, you can trust me. I gave my vow to protect you, and I will do that. To my death, if it needed be.
Let's focus. We need to go and find my mother. I think she has 2 more artifacts, or 3, or maybe all of them. I don't know. The familiars showed me the map of artifacts that you didn't see, or you were there. You saw the map.
Yes, I saw the map.
But I think that map is not really genuine. Maybe some of it. But she wasn't alert that much that I took this one. I think this one is not that powerful.
Not powerful?
Not that much.
You
Can summon only 6 demons.
6?
Yes.
Why do you need more?
I know that she's making an army of those.
An army?
Yes. I couldn't say that in front of all of you. I don't want to alert you, but we need to check if she has more of these. Just follow me. We go down. Down is in Malsavio's room also. We can check if he's there.
All right.
Just come.
Okay.
I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna lead the way.
Okay. Both of you are invisible. Your invisibility still is active, and he sprinkled himself with the dust. And you descend down the stairs and go to the Malsavio's room.
Yes, I try to hear if I can see maybe if he's inside or not.
There is no sound from his room at all.
Hmm. He's not there. He's always there.
In his room?
Yes.
Maybe we can open it.
How? I can't lockpick.
Well, I can't also, but I have a spell ready
Alright.
for that. You see, I can open the door just like that.
Do
you
it.
want it? Okay, you see, he mutters some sort of the silent incantation, and you see that the latch on the door opens. You see that, well, it's your brother's room.
Yeah.
See that you open the door and it is darkened a bit. You think at first look there is no one inside. Maybe he fled. Maybe that suspicion is on him. Maybe he betrayed.
He has an hour to go. I know you're here.
You see that
Brother.
in the back of the room you
I am
hear
here.
some movement. And there is, for a little bit of split second, suddenly a flash of light comes to you with a large boom. You see that the sorcerer says, "Watch!" and shoves you on the ground.
Alright.
You see between you there is a large ball of light with a crackling energy explodes. You see that the all sorts of the furniture flies up and down, tumbling around.
Oh, no.
You need to roll your dexterity saving throw.
What the hell? Why is he so violent?
Alright, that's 11 plus
3.
3 is 14. Let's see how Sedlsal will fare. He is 6 plus 4 is 10. Both of you are really much hurt by this spell and grazes all over you. It's some, let's say, some lightning spell, like some lightning ball explodes there. And you see that you succeeded in
So
taking
much dice.
half damage. Half damage?
What the fuck?
Alright.
What the fuck? I'm gonna die!
Alright. And you see that the Sedlsal pushes you on the ground, and you passed your saving throw for half damage, and you gain 14 damage of lightning damage.
I'm on the verge of dying.
Yes.
Oh my god!
And you see that burns you all over your back when you fall down, but the Sedlsal just catches the full force of the spell and throws him on the back, and he slams onto the wall and falls to the ground silently. You see that shadow on the back of the room rises and starts to run towards the exit. You see frightened face of your brother Valsevio, how he tries to save his own hide. What do? You roll your initiative.
Oh, come on, man.
Alright. Let's
No!
see. Alright, that's 4 plus 3 is 7. Let's roll for the Sedlsal. He's still alive. Okay, that's 14 plus 4 is 18. And Valsevio rolls a 6 plus 3 is 9. You are last. You see that the Sedlsal starts to rise from the ground and see Valsevio as he comes into his own side. You see, says, "Stop, traitor!" and smack some spell into his face. You see that the for a short time a burst of light between Sedlsal and Valsevio appears, and you see that Valsevio goes back into that corner, slams him really hard on the wall. You see, and he and also Sedlsal is really hurt, and he tries to take some cover as well. You see that
we are fucked.
You see that the Valsevio rises up, and you see that the grunt, he's in much pain, but he again tries to run out from the room, and just at that moment you act.
Wasn't Valsevio's turn?
Oh yes, he takes his action to get up and run.
Oh, alright. I can't do shit.
What will you do?
I'm gonna play chess. What am I gonna do? Oh, sure, I know what I'm gonna do.
Take out your artifact.
Yes, and I'm gonna. Oh, I fucking forgot his name again. Balgura.
Barlgura.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you see that you said the name and it echoes through that room.
Fuck.
And it's Barlgura. And you see that where you pointed, where the creature will appear. Right in front of Malsavio.
In front of the. Yeah.
Malsavio, right. You see that the great hulking gorilla-like demon appears there. And
Smash his head.
oh, you see that the Barlgura shoot his head. So let's see, he has a +7 to attack roll, 22. See that it easily hits the AC of the Malsavios and he rolls for the 14 damage right here with his first attack. His second attack rolls for 6 and the 7 it's a 13 and you see that it is a barely missing. Malsavio starts to duck beneath the creature to pass, but they have a bite attack also. And it's 7 + 7 is 14. You see that it hits right now, and Malsavio gains another 9 points of damage. And you see that he is badly hurt. He desperately tries to exit the room, but you know right now that you made a lot of noise here.
Yeah, I know.
And the Sedlsal turns around and he watches at you about what should I do. His look is on you. He extends his arm to the Malsavio and shoots.
No, don't kill him. We can extract some information from him.
You see,
We're gonna take him?
In the last split of second, you see that he reverses his spell and casts some other spell. You see that the Malsavio stops in his steps.
Yeah. Old person.
Exactly. And you see that he rolled a 7. So Malsavio is paralyzed. He can't move at all. Barlgura will do what?
How big is he?
Barlgura, he is...
Can he take me in one hand
right, he
and
can.
take Malsavio in other hand
And?
I don't know what to do with the sorcerer. Can you be invisible again?
Rightly so, yes.
Get out of here.
I'll do that. And you?
We'll get out also.
Okay.
Meet you at the dark alley.
Dark alley, right, okay. You see that the Barlgura catches you and the Malsavio, who is paralyzed.
Just jump out through the window, doors, I don't know.
Okay.
Just get the hell out of there.
He's at the bottom of the tower, but he can slam through the door up front and go to the courtyard of your house.
Go, run,
okay.
go,
You
move.
see that the Barlgura takes you and just runs and slams through the door. You see splinters everywhere, and he starts to run towards the wall. You see that the drow guards are nearby. They heard the sound of fighting, and they start to run there from various sides. You see shouts everywhere. You say, "What is this? What is this creature?" And you see that suddenly you are lifted up into the air. With his powerful legs, Barlgura just jumps over the high wall.
Wow.
You see the grunt. Where now?
Forward! Just move!
Alright, he runs down the street, listening to your directions to go to the dark alley where the Grisky led you. You see that his powerful legs carries you.
I like this demon very much.
Alright, you see that his powerful legs carries you. He's very fast and runs runs with such power and jumping over obstacles and something like. You see that some drow are very surprised to see that creature. And shouts are behind you, and so they say, "Stop that creature! Stop that creature!" But you, in some I don't know, 5 or 7 minutes, you go there to that dark alley, which was nearby the goblin pits, and the house of yours is the.
Okay, as soon as I arrive there, since I'm very threatened, I will dismiss the demon.
Okay, but Malsevio is free of the whole person spell.
Really?
Oh, yes. Only for a minute the spell.
I'm gonna tie him up first with something.
Okay, you can do that.
I'm gonna tie
he's very much held by
his hands.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie his hands.
You see
and
that?
I'm gonna stick something in his mouth.
Okay, you see that he had some wand in his
Take everything
arms.
from him.
Okay, take everything from him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
see that there's quite a few items with him.
I don't have much time. I'm just gonna tie him up.
Okay.
I'm gonna shove something in his mouth so he doesn't talk.
Yes.
And I'm gonna dismiss the Balgura. And I'm gonna call for Grisky.
Grisky!
Where are you?
You see that the Grisky does not come, but you see some light feline walking to you. You see a cat. It's the cat. You see that cat purrs, and here is the Valak. Just follows me.
Faster.
Oh, there's no need to hurry.
There is need. There's like 50 drow behind us.
You always bring the drow.
I am a drow also.
All right. You see that you come to that ruined house, and you see that the cat says small incantation, just purring and roaring, and you see that just a tiny bit of light flashes at your face, and you are inside the familiar's hideout. You see that the Malsevio.
I'm gonna smack him real hard.
Alright, you smack him real hard.
Like 5 or 6 times.
Oh, he lost his consciousness.
Good.
You see that the Grisky runs out.
Where is, oh my god.
Sedlsal.
Yeah.
He's not here.
Any familiars also there?
Oh, familiars are all there.
Grisky, Sedlsal is gonna come. Go, bring him inside.
Oh, well, we don't see anyone in the dark alley. Only you arrived.
Oh my god.
Oh, maybe he will arrive later.
Yeah.
But we have news. Good news for you. You see the map that he had.
Fuck the map now, Grisky. Fuck the map. This one, this is my brother.
Oh, hello, brother.
He's very bad.
Oh, why?
We need to chain him. Do you have any chains? Something?
Well, we don't.
Something, ropes, anything.
But we have rope, yes.
Bring everything to me.
Why? What he's done?
He betrayed me.
Betrayed you?
I almost died a few times because of him.
Really?
Yes.
He betrayed you. Oh, then he's bad. I will tie him really tight.
We must wait. We must wait for.
For that row?
Yes.
All right, we'll wait. But I don't know. No one comes to the dark alley now. We shall
What
wait.
have I done? I sacrificed him.
We don't know yet.
He can rest in peace, right?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna tie him up and wait for him to wake up.
All right.
And I think we can stop here. So I didn't expect this at the end.
I didn't expect that too.
It was fun.
It was fun. It was really fun. It was really, let's say.
Is the sorcerer dead?
We will see that at our sixth session, right?
Sixth session.
And the next session we will see what is the fate of Sedlsal.
Oh,
You
crap.
have Malsevio, your mother has Sedlsal, so...
Oh no!
Oh no, okay, let's wrap this up.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You can freely ask us any question in the comments.
Yes.
Tell us any advice. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the
Yes.
video. That's all.
That's all.
Goodbye.
See you next time.